All right, Mindy, thank you so much for being here on the All Bets Are Off podcast. I seriously do appreciate this very much.
Well, thank you. Thanks for asking me.
Of course, I've been waiting for this moment since we met, and it's finally here. And I have what I think are good questions, so you'll have to let me know.
Oh boy, here's the question stuff.
Well, I want to try and go back as far as possible. So my very first question is, what even sparked your interest in acting in the first place?
Well, I think when I was in school, I just wasn't, I was kind of shy and I didn't really sort of fit in. And then I found, oh, theater. Oh my God, is this what they do? Oh my God, this is perfect for me. So I started, like, I did, like, a couple of shows, and I just thought this is really where I am. I'm not really smart. I'm not really, I don't know how to do a lot of things, but I can make people happy.
I'm curious to know too, if you recall what your very first audition was like.
Oh, like a regular audition or an
Yeah, yeah,
audition while I'm here? Or, oh my Lord.
yeah. Just in general, the very first one.
Okay, I will tell you this, and I don't know if it was for anything, but I did do something. And when I was done, and I don't know what I did, but the woman told me, "You're too loud.
Really?
You're too loud." Yes, yeah, you don't need to yell. But I wasn't yelling.
Well,
It
you
just happened. Yeah, it's just me. And yeah, so God, the days we have to think about. But yeah, I found it like, oh, I was taken aback, and yeah, and then I don't know, just found my way through.
so you feel like you fit in doing that, and you start auditioning for things. So when do you consider, in your opinion, was your first like break? Like, okay, something big is happening here. Like I can do this.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Austin Powers was the first big break. I was with the company, the learning how to do improv, and just kind of being, sort of funny and writing things, and then performing them. And Mike came to a show, and he thought I was really funny.
Mm.
And so then he was putting together something, a show. He was going to play something like very, you know, himself. And so he said, hey, I'm working on something to be a movie. I would love to have you, you know, be seen. And so I was like, oh my God, yes. So I went, and I did my all the stuff I needed to do, and yeah, it just kind of worked. And when they said, yeah, we want you, and then there was the second, and then there was the third, which to me was, oh my God, I've got it, I've hit it, I've got it. Oh, I can't even imagine making anything else better.
Oh
And
well.
I mean, you don't know. And that's when people started getting to know me, what I did, the kind of comedy I did. Um, and thank God, to this day, people still recognize me.
I wanted to ask you too, because obviously Austin Powers is like huge, and it was such like a part of pop culture and still is.
Yeah, yeah.
And what were your first like when you met Mike Myers and he, asked you about the movie and stuff, what were your first impressions of just him?
Oh, well, I was, it was like, oh my God, because of SNL, and because, we all knew about that. And the fact that he really wanted me to do it, but they had to go through all these channels and stuff with, I hadn't really done anything like this. And I just thought, well, he's so very funny, and he's so lovely, and he thinks that I'm that way too. So that was just kind of that first time you're like, oh gosh, I don't know if I'll ever get anything like that again. You want me to do another one?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know, yes. So it goes like that.
so when he invited you and liked your stuff, was there still an audition process, or were you just in?
Once I got it, I did go after the first one,
Mm.
and they were looking for all sorts of people and stuff. And I'm sure that he, he and the Max, what's his name? Director? Yeah. Jay. His director. And they all thought it was, it worked out perfectly. It was like, and then coming back to the second, and then coming back to the third was, I couldn't even, I was like, that's it. I mean, if I died and went to heaven, then it's all worked.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in your role specifically, like people love it. They they love the role.
Crazy.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Now, when you were making this movie, we'll just stick with the first one for now. That had to, like, in your mind, did you ever stop and think, well, this is going to be like something that lasts forever? Like this movie is just that good. Did it cross your mind?
I think the second, because you've seen, like, they've done first time and then second one, and usually they stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really, really caught me when it was like, oh, they're going to do another, they're going to do a third, which just didn't do back then. They didn't do that much.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of other stuff going on. And I thought, oh my God. And I was, sort of like, people knew who I was, and I was getting opportunities. And it just, I thought, when people say to me, what is your favorite film to do? And I'll say, or what is your best project? And I have to say, Austin Powers, because that got me moving up, and it was like, okay, now I can show everybody what I can do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wanted to bring up something, and I won't read them all because there's so many, but I have a little list going over here because you've had some amazing guest appearances and cameos on some of, like, the greatest shows ever. And I just wanted to, like, read these out for my...
Let's see if I remember them, though.
Yeah, all right. So, Family Matters.
Yeah.
Sister, Sister.
Oh my God. I think that one, like, line or something. Yes.
Friends.
Yes.
Fuller House.
Yes.
Two Broke Girls.
Yes.
Desperate Housewives.
Yes.
Reno 911.
Yes.
My Name is Earl.
Yes.
Scrubs. And that's just a small little, like, touch.
Those are the little funny stuff. Yeah, the little funny stuff that I did, and and had a blast with. Yes.
That is amazing to me because in those, just that small amount of shows that I read, there's iconic shows in there, and you have such a recognizable face. And, like, as soon as you pop up in anything, it's like, oh,
there's that girl. There's that girl. Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing these guest appearances or cameos or whatever on these shows, like, take Friends for example. Like, you had to know right then and there, like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Oh, of course, because that's what it was, and I knew, I knew some people there, and it was. Sometimes I'm just perfect for just a little bit of Mindy, and it's like all it was just one woman coming out there. All right, everybody, let's get in, and it's, you go. I didn't really have to do anything different. Mm-hmm. That was just my instinct of she's putting this all together. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's hurry up. And that it just to this day, it, like, people remember that.
It's amazing to me too, because it's obviously you're very trusted because you get to, do all these shows and things like that. Did that ever cross your mind? Like, wow, these people really trust me to be a part of, like, all of these shows, because your IMDb is just massive.
Well, and some of it is good and some of it is not. And you wonder, oh God, how do I get that off? And I think it's, because I did the Groundlings, and it was a huge thing to be a part of a place that you could create characters, write for them, have shows every weekend. So this was early 90, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Late 80, maybe. Yeah. And I was there for about 10 years. Oh, wow. And it really, like, gave me so much to experience and play with and get people to come see the show and go, oh my God, there she is, and da, da, da. It all kind of came so beautifully
Mhm.
put together. And you kind of like don't want to leave it, but at the same time, it's, I'm still auditioning. I'm not, I don't always get, let's just get her.
Mhm.
And so that, you still have to show people that, am I the right thing for your project?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, let's stay on the Groundlings for a second because obviously this is a very famous group, and I love knowing that you were part of that. So how did you get involved with the Groundlings? Was that something you set out to do, or did it kind of just happen?
Well, no, I was at another, was doing another improv group.
Mhm.
And when I first came here, which is in my early, when was it? Like, I guess probably, yeah, early 80s.
Mhm.
And I was with another group. And then I had people there that were working with me, and they said, oh my God, you really should go to the Groundlings.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, really? Yeah, yeah. You can do this, you can do that. Because you're so funny, you're so funny. And so I think I went once, or I heard that you have to pay for it, which you don't.
Mhm.
And then I got this thing where I had friends go, Mindy, you have to go. So I was like, okay. But what ended up happening is the guy knew me, the director over at the Groundlings, knew who I was and had seen my work and had said, yeah, we don't need to audition you. You'll just start in the intermediate. So was basic, intermediate, and then up. And so it was like I was able to be with my friends that I had met, and blah blah
Mhm.
blah. So it was kind of a nice way to get in. And they don't do that anymore though. But I was lucky because I did a lot of improv.
Well, this is a good segue for what I want to ask you about next, because I believe the Groundlings also had Cassandra Peterson, which is Elvira,
Yeah.
and I know that you did end up doing something with her that I wanted to bring up. But before before that,
I have no idea. I mean, I know what it was, but I have like no idea what we were doing.
you played Ethel, Mistress of Crafts, in Elvira's movie Macabre, and
I think there were three of us. There was another person too.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was, but I thought that that was great. And now I wanted to ask though, did you meet her because of the Groundlings, or did that come later?
Oh no, I met her at the Groundlings, and
Mm.
I guess somebody was like, "Oh my God, we think you'd be perfect for this." So I probably met her, or seen her, or certainly know her.
Mm.
But yeah, so it was kind of a nice thing. So this was later on. I've been doing the Groundlings a lot. Yeah.
Okay, okay, and that had to be like fun to do that though, and just be a part of that. The Ethel, Mistress of Crafts was great, just
It's
great.
just so silly. I love silly stuff, and it's it's I love making people laugh, and I making myself laugh. So, and when somebody just comes to you and says, "Hey, I got a great little project for you," blah 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 blah, you take a look at it, or if you know what it is and you know who you're doing it with, I'll just go, "You got me."
I like that. And I got to bring up too, because since we're talking about Elvira, there's a couple of horror films that you had little spots in that I love, which are House and Idle
Yes.
Hands.
Yes. Oh my God. I love that. It's like I'm kind of in the beginning. And when people see me, it's because my name was something like Woman at Bookstore.
Yes.
I didn't even have a name. And I always thought whenever I got things that didn't have a name, I was like, oh, come on. Woman at Bar.
Yeah.
I'd get
Yeah.
and so then in my mind, I'd have to put together just to, make me laugh that, okay, her name is Sylvia and she's, and I would just make my backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's great. And that was for, again, House. And you also were in Idle Hands, which,
You know what? I think, I think they took my dialogue out because I don't see it. And somebody says, but Mindy, you were in the background or something.
yeah, and that's crazy to me because, and again, like my horror movie listeners are gonna love this because any kind of horror movie trivia or facts, they're like all over it. But just like having on your resume, like the Elvira thing, House, idle hands. It's like I want to see you in a slasher, and I want you to be like the main person.
Well, I just did like a small thing last year,
Hmm.
and I'm a horrible woman, and and so and yeah, because I've always like wanted to do something like that, and
Hmm.
they got me, and it was yeah, it was kind of fun. I mean, I haven't seen it as it's put together, but yeah, it was kind of exciting for me.
That's so great. Well, there's another big movie we have to talk about, or my listeners are going to get very upset. So we got to talk about the Grinch.
The Grinch. The Grinch was like, oh my God. That I think that was the second biggest thing that I did.
Mm.
And it was so incredible and so amazing. And you couldn't even believe that you were one of these people and with you know with dialogue and stuff.
Hmm.
And I just, it was just, yeah, it was just, and it continues to still spark a fire. Every year, this is one of those shows that in films that everybody wants to watch it. So
Hmm.
it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Seeing you in that and just the movie as a whole, like Jim Carrey did such a great job, but just in general, the set and everybody's makeup and costumes, they really brought Dr. Seuss to life, and you got to be a part of that.
I did, and I got to, it just was like, there's some things I go, oh my God, I can't believe that I did that, and that there are people that still love that and that it still goes. And then there's stuff that I've done. I go, oh my God, I don't even remember what that one was. But I think a lot of people are like that. When you're first getting out and you just want the money and you want to just work. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm very very blessed.
Do you find when you're doing appearances, say Comic Cons or things like that you get more people asking about Austin Powers or the Grinch?
Okay, these are the three things that they always go to. First, it might be um, let's see. There's a kid show. Oh, iCarly.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Hmm.
Cute. Oh, I mean, oh, that's like a big deal because you've got those people that are in that place, and then I think it's that, and then it's also Austin Powers.
Hmm.
Usually that's, and then there's some people don't know about the Grinch.
Oh.
So they'll go like, oh, I didn't know you were in that, because I'm all made up.
Yeah, you're made up. Yeah.
And then there's all these little things too, these other little things that maybe wasn't a Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, so yeah, I try to have as many pictures that I can get, that I think will do well in the Comic Cons, and some of them do and some of them don't. But I'm always there to have somebody, just even if it was like, oh my God, I want this one. Okay, good, because you're the first one to do it today. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to get it anymore. But yeah, I love doing cons.
So that was going to be my next question is, when did you start doing them? And you just seeing you at these cons, like you can tell you have so much fun and people love to talk to you and they love to meet you and you just have this great energy to be around. So
Oh, yeah.
when did you start doing them? And like, hopefully we're going to see you do them for a long time to come.
Well, I am doing one this weekend
Oh, wow.
in out here in Burbank.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's just but there's a lot of wonderful, wonderful people. And at first I thought, I don't know, I feel weird, meeting them and then giving them, they have to pay for my pictures. And I thought, oh, why don't you just give it to them? And then it was like, I think it was Seth Green who said, no, this is what you want to do. You want to do this.
Mhm.
Okay. So, and then I did one and it was like, oh, okay, this is nice. And I love talking to people.
Mhm.
I love getting to know people. I love to listen to people. I love when when they're excited to see you and
Mhm.
they go on and on and on. And then I like to be in their faces too. So, where do you live? And blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
So I'm making it, it's kind of like this thing I do that I give them an experience.
Mhm.
I don't just go, here, thank you.
Yeah.
Or I do. I give them more time than most people do.
Mhm. And I noticed that, and like I said, you're just so welcoming, and it makes a world of difference. I see everybody walking away from your tables, smiling ear to ear,
Aw,
and and me and you became best friends.
I know. Who knew?
Who
Oh
knew?
my
It all started because you tried to wrestle me for my title belt,
God.
and no.
I love going and seeing all the who else is there.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's quiet or something, you can walk around, and then it's like, oh my God, that's you. I mean, it's like we all have this in us. So these things are there. It's very exciting to make people happy, and I always like to buy something at the cons because I
Mhm.
figured, let's see, what can I buy and bring it home. Um, but yeah, I really do. I would like to do more just for everybody. But I do like it.
That's awesome. Very
Yeah,
cool. And I'm glad that you brought up iCarly too, because that was another huge show that, again,
huge.
you're part of. I mean, that was, not in my generation, but I knew
No,
of it because it was so big. So,
it was amazing, and I wasn't a regular. I only did several shots of it, and it's like, but boy, they just it grew to having all of these people like love what I did, and with all the people that I did it with, and it was yeah, it's kind of like, all right, and I'm glad that that still has a memory.
well, and again, I'm going to keep using this word because I can't think of a better one for the things that you've done, but you've been a part of such iconic things. And you also do voiceover acting.
I do. I've done some stuff. Could be little stuff. I think the biggest thing that I have is Max. Hey, Max.
Yeah.
What did I do at voiceover?
Chowder. You did Avatar.
Avatar, Chowder. They're like iconic things that I did. That again, people will go, "Oh my God, you did this! You were voiced this and da da da." I love when it's that they're surprised.
Yeah, absolutely. And a couple of things I took note of here, which are equal as iconic, is you have credits with Scooby Doo,
Hmm.
Family Guy,
Hmm.
the Minions,
Hmm.
and just those three things right there. And then I also found out, this is something I did not know until I did some research yesterday. You did voiceover work for a video game for Spider-Man.
I did. Max told me I did. I didn't remember. Right, Max?
What?
Didn't you tell me that I did Spider?
You did the PS2 Spider-Man game.
Yes, do
Yeah,
Spider-Man good. And and it's like, okay, well, that's not my thing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I'm happy to do it and blah blah blah. And so there's some things you're just like, oh, I did. And thank God Max is here to help me. Uh, I know. It kind of just after a while you go, woo, and it's hard to remember things. But yeah. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad that you liked
Yeah,
that.
I had no idea. Like when I was going through, I was like, I knew that, I knew that, I knew that, I knew that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. And really, I remember seeing that once and going, Max, what is this? Did I do this? It's like, yes,
Well,
Mom.
here's
I
the
know.
thing is I read that and it was like Spider-Man 2, whatever video game, you're the voice of Aunt May.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about these things, but my son plays that game. And I was like, oh my God.
Ah, I love that. Well, see, you never know.
Yeah.
Because those things will go on forever and ever and ever and ever. And yes, and I would always go to Max when I was asked to do it and ask him, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Because
Mhm.
he knows all the. I don't watch all those shows, and he would say things like, "Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be big, Mom."
And that
And
was one of them.
no, well, that I think just was kind of a weird thing. What
That's
was
Mm.
the weird thing, but I do get to go to hear do it.
what was it that was a big thing that everybody comes to?
Legend of Korra.
Yeah, what?
Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra. That's it. It's Legend of
Oh,
Korra.
gotcha.
And And I was, yes. And so, oh my God, that's another place to be
Mhm.
because people are so into all of that. And I couldn't tell you what I did. I couldn't tell you what is it about. I couldn't, I just wanted to do it. And when Max said, "Oh, Mom, it's gonna be bigger than Austin Powers," and I
Oh,
went,
that
"Okay, well, I'm gonna do that."
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so the next part of this interview is the lightning round,
Uh,
and I'm just going to ask you some random questions that have nothing to do with your career, but they're just for fun.
okay, you got it.
So first one is: do you prefer New York or Chicago style pizza?
Ooh, gosh, I don't know. I don't really know which one is better or which one I like because I'm at neither place. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna say New York or what?
Chicago.
Chicago. Let's do
New
Chicago.
York. You've
New
never
York.
been to Chicago.
New York. New York.
New Chicago's the deep dish.
Okay. Oh, I don't like deep dish.
You've never had it, as far as I know.
Well, I know, but we're just making it up. Jesus.
I love this. So how about this? Are you more of a dinner or more of a dessert person?
Oh, dinner when I can drink.
All right.
Yeah.
Um, are you more chocolate or more vanilla?
Ooh. I want to say vanilla.
Vanilla. Are you a rock and roll lover?
Every now and then I am.
Yeah, you sounded really scared to
Eh,
answer that question.
No, it's because it's
Your first concert was Alice Cooper, as a reminder.
what?
Your first concert.
Oh, that's right. My
was
first concert. Did you know this? Was what? Who was it?
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Your first concert, really?
That was, yes, and it was like I didn't. Oh my God! And so many people, and blah blah blah. And they're like, Mindy, I'm telling you, you will love this. And the best thing was years ago when I got Max, and we grew up, and blah 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 blah. We found out that he was going to be at the bowl, and
He wasn't at the bowl. He was at the Greek.
at the Greek. Sorry. And we saw it together. And the coolest thing is how the difference between Max and me age wise, and we just knew all the songs, and I loved it because it was performing.
Oh, absolutely. And
I
Alice
mean, I
Cooper.
looked at that and it's like the only thing that I don't like in terms of hearing music is when it gets to be like
Are you sure? Because you did that really well.
I go, Max, please turn that off, please. He goes, Mom, it's gonna be on one more time, just one more time. But I do like music. I just don't remember the words.
Fair enough. So when my new record drops, I'm going to send you a copy.
Oh my God! Yes, are you doing one?
I am. My record comes out in the spring / closer to summer, maybe. We'll see.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Yeah.
Oh, very much. Yes.
I will make sure you have a copy so you could let me know if you like it.
Yes, I will. I'll let you know.
All right. Next question. You're stranded on a desert island, and the only thing you have is a TV and a DVD player. What 4 movies are you taking with you?
Oh gosh, 4 movies. Max, I'm gonna need help.
Well, I can't help you here because this is a personal thing.
Good answer.
I love that you hear everything that he's saying.
I do.
Okay, I'll tell you that one of my favorite movies is Elf.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what else? I mean, all my stuff, I guess, that I was in and whatever. But I like watching really dark things. Like I'm someone that goes watches TV and it has to be kind of not gory, but intense.
Suspense.
Okay.
Suspense.
Suspense. Yes. So that kind of leads into my next question, actually, because I was going to ask if you are a horror movie fan.
I'm not that because it's kind of like it's so predictable.
Okay.
But I love, crime. I love like weird stuff, just like dark stuff that you would never think that I would like it. But I'll just get on, and watch it and I find myself just clenching, like, and don't talk to me. And I don't know, there's something about it that that I enjoy.
Oh, I love
Maybe
that.
because I don't know what's going to happen, you know?
So this next question is one that a lot of people look at me very strangely when I ask it, but I've gotten such great answers, so
Okay,
I've kept it in the lightning round.
let's do it.
You're going through the Bermuda Triangle.
Mhm.
Are you taking a plane or are you taking a boat, and why?
Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Both of them. Um, I don't know. I think, Max, which one would I do?
That's a you question.
But what would you do?
I would take the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I would take a boat.
So you would take a boat because he would take the boat.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
want to make sure he's okay. You know.
Of course. I get it. All right. Last 3 lightning round questions all go hand in hand, and that would be favorite movie of all time, favorite TV show of all time, and favorite cartoon.
I hate you.
I
Okay,
don't
so
believe that.
cartoons. I don't remember. TV. What did I love? I think the first time that it got me into, when we got all of this, what do you call it? You're watching it like crazy. You're watching it like crazy, and
Binge watching.
yeah, and was Max? What is it?
I think it was Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Everybody kept saying you have to see this. You have to see this, and I'm like, oh, all right. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot stop. So that was like the first one.
Oh, fantastic.
And then what was the other question?
Favorite movie of all time.
It's hard because they're all so different.
They are. This is a hard question.
This is like, and I don't really like to watch things twice.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, I don't know.
You don't have time.
Well, I don't know. I've seen some things like Elf I'll see,
Mhm.
Before because it just is so adorable and cute. But yeah, I don't really see. I don't know what would it be. I don't think I really have one.
Okay, that's fair. That's a
Sorry.
fair answer. That's a fair
Sorry.
answer.
Okay.
In the same vein as talking about Breaking Bad, when I had met you, one of the actors from Breaking Bad was at that con too. I can't remember his actual name, but in the show he played Tuco, and he was such a nice guy, and he was sitting right around the corner from you actually. So did you get to talk to him?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Did I put you on the spot?
Well, I don't know what he looks like. Do you have a picture of him?
I could send it to you when we're done. But yes, because he was a very big part of the first and second season or the first season. I can't remember, but I just remember walking past him and stopping and looking and going,
is he an older man?
He is now.
but I mean, was he older then too? And
No, he was younger in the show. He was the main gangster when everything started going down.
Okay, wait. I'm going to look it up. So hold on. Okay, what is his name?
It was Tuco, but don't ask me how to spell that.
Tuco.
Yeah.
Tuco. Oh, we're never going to find this. Okay, Tuco.
Tuco.
Oh, wait. Now you're giving it to me. What is it?
Tuco. Tuco Salamanca.
T-O. Where's O? O.
Raymond Cruz. That was his name.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Raymond. Okay, wait. His name is Raymond Cruz?
Yeah, Cruz.
Okay, wait. Okay. First name was what?
Raymond.
Okay. Cruz. Okay. Oh! Yeah, fine.
Yeah, he was there. He was there too.
Okay, yeah. No, and he's and all of his stuff shows that's what he does. He was lovely.
He's awesome. He
was lovely, down to earth. Loves what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I got to know who he was and the idea of, being able to say, what a doll.
Oh God, yeah. He was telling me such amazing stories, and I just couldn't get enough of it. Like I was just in awe of like the things that he's experienced and done. I could have sat there all day.
I know. I love that. I love that when you're so interested and they're there to, to talk to you and get to know you. So I love that kind of stuff. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So let's bring everything back to you now. No more lightning round, and
Okay.
I have just a couple more things before I get you out of here because you're a
Okay.
very busy woman. So if I took away Austin Powers and I took away the Grinch, and I asked you what was your favorite project or projects that you've done without those two things, what comes to mind first?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. See, now I have to look at my list. Um, I did do a show that I loved. We did it. I think we did it for 2 seasons, and it didn't last. But it was called Con Man,
Hmm.
and it is it's so funny and so wonderful. And I played a woman who was kind of it was like doing the cons, and I was this woman who I took what's the guy's name, Max?
The Grinch?
No,
What?
a con.
Con Man?
Yeah,
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk.
Mm.
Who Alan? He's awesome, wonderful, and I was the stupid, horrible idiot, like manager. And look, I'm going to show you something.
All right.
Okay, let's see. This is. Wait a minute.
Oh,
That's it.
oh my God, I love that.
Okay, and that's me. Look at me. Look, I am just an idiot. And I had the best time. I loved working with them, and yeah, that I have to say is I wish we could have done more of it.
That's really cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything that you like to plug that's upcoming? If there's stuff that you can't talk about, that's fine. But if there is, plug it now. And I would also like you to let everybody know where to follow you on social media so that when you are doing cons, they can come and meet you.
Yes. I don't have anything set up right now. I'm doing, like I said, doing cons,
Mhm.
and I'm going to be in LA this weekend. And then I do have some other stuff, but I think the best place to go is to my, what is it, Max?
For what?
Your Instagram?
I just, I can't remember anything. Robbie, this is terrible. Yes. So, it's, what was I saying now?
You were plugging your Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes.
Okay. And it's Mindy, Mindy Stir, Ster. And the picture of it is a black and white, and it's me and Max. Max is my son.
Yeah, so I wanted to actually say that because we've been Max was a part of this interview a bunch. So I wanted to say before we left, if
Max,
people
here.
were wondering who you were yelling to. So Max,
He's awesome. Wait, he's coming.
he's awesome. He's
And
a
he
big
li- and
wrestling fan.
He loves your shirt. And okay, this is
Hey, Max,
he wanted
thank
to see.
you. I wanted to call you into the room because I wanted to my audience to see you, to thank you for all of the information you were providing during this podcast, because there was quite a bit.
No problem. I know I need to be your handler sometimes when it comes to this sort of thing.
I'm telling you, it's crazy to be this like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Oh, I have ADHD. And then it is, and it's the world, and blah, blah, blah. But this one,
It's the blind leading the blind.
and this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. I'll try to, and I do like, try to get him to, say it. And I'll go, okay, Max, what's that thing that you eat it and then do your thing?
Rigatoni.
No, you do this thing. This is what he does. I'll try to think, and he'll go, come on. And then he goes, come on, Grandma. Come on.
Oh
It's
my
all
God, I love it.
as an
It's endearing. Yes, it's fun. It makes me laugh. It does make me laugh. But and you've been lovely, and very nice too. And I would love to see you guys meet. So
Mhm.
Absolutely, and I hope that I get to see you sometime this year again in person. I'm
I
waiting to run
know.
into you again, because that was just a lot of fun. We had a great time, and it was a great 3 days, and, you didn't beat me for the belt. I still have the belt.
That's true. That's true. No, you were a doll. You were always so lovely to me. I love that you came up and we talked a little bit and blah blah blah. And when I told Max about you, it it was like you have a good thing about you, and you're a good person. You have a son. You and you're a fighter. You're a so
I
it's
am, I am.
yeah, and it's like and it's always nice to meet other people that are not part of your life.
Mhm. Yeah, and that was a great, great experience, so I'm glad that we got to do that, and I'm glad we got to do this,
Me
and
too.
yeah, this was a lot of fun, and maybe we'll do it again sometime.
I would love it. I would love it. And we can do funny things, or you can bring someone else on, and then I'll just be off to the side and acting like me.
Yeah, you'll be my co-host and, just,
And I'll ask you the
interjecting.
questions. Yes,
I
I can
love
do that.
I love that.
Now, where are you going? Are you going around places too?
I'm going around, right now, I'm pretty booked up all around New York, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and through Canada,
Wow.
but I'm looking to add more, and in talks with some places. I won't give names out just yet, but, out in New Jersey and, that area and stuff, so,
Okay.
going wherever.
I
So,
know. Yeah,
yeah,
same. Yeah, same. It's like, please, and someone be want me. But yeah, no, this was great. This is fun. I so appreciate it. You're a doll. And yeah, we have to see each other again.
absolutely, and we definitely will. Alright, thank you again.
Thank you, Robbie.